Hey, hey! How are y'all doing tonight? Happy Sunday! Y'all doing okay? Alright, let me see if I can pull this up. There we go. Now I can see. Alrighty. Hey, Ann, how are you? So we're going to do the Woodland Ruffle tonight. Hello. Happy Sunday, everybody. How are you? Hello, hello. Okay, so I got this sign recently. So this is a Personalize It by Pam sign. So you can see, isn't that cute? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you love watching me. See that? Look at that. So, two of my very favorite colors, blue and purple. So when I was at Sims, I found this mesh. Look at this mesh. It's blue and purple. I mean, look at that. It's like this sign was made for that. Right? Oh, I love it. So, that's what we're going to do tonight. And we're going to do the Woodland Ruffle. So, do you know what the Woodland Ruffle is? Hello? The Woodland Ruffle, some people call it the Cruffle, but it is actually called the Woodland Ruffle. So, I do cut it a little bit longer. And so, what I do is I have it on my board here. I just pull it out. I'm going to tell you, sometimes I cheat and use my little paddles so that I can get a nice clean edge. Because sometimes it's hard to get a clean edge. Alright, so I'll just show you a couple. That's probably going to be as much as we're going to get. Okay. Alright, so you just want to cut. I cut everything on all rolls, on both rolls. So, because I'd rather just go ahead and use it all than have a little bit left over. You did? Oh, I know you're excited. Don't you love it? How much do you love that mesh roller, right? Because I love mine. It's awesome. So we cut these at 34 inches. So you should be able to get just enough to do a wreath. This is our frame. Okay. So this is a 15-inch. It's in the dark purple. So if you have lighter purple, by all means use a lighter purple. Then we have this ribbon. Don't you love that? I love it. We have to have some purple. So we have purple. And then we have another blue. So this is a little bit slightly different shade of blue, but it still works. Because see, there's different shades of blue in these. Thank you. Yep, I just got my hair done recently. And then I'm throwing in some white for a pop. So I didn't have quite enough of this one. So we're going to supplement with this one. So they're white. It'll be fine. So I'll show you how I did that. So I used my 12-inch Perfect Tails. And this actually has kind of a rough edge on it, so we're going to cut that off. Alright. So when I'm cutting something, I just put it at the top. And then just go around. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I can trim it off at the bottom. And I can just slip it out. And then trim. Like that. And then I will just fold it over and get the dovetail. we go. So now we have more white. And it's okay if they're different shades of white. It's not going to make a huge difference. Okay. Thank you, me too. I love this. So I use it for a lot of things. You know what else you can use these for? You can use these to do poofs. You ever do like 10 or 12 inch poofs? You can use this to measure instead of having to have your board down. So that's a great thing. The perfect tails are available on creativesoulsisters.com. So I got all of mine, and I cut with my purple. I love it. Hey, Rita. Okay, so I told y'all that we were going to start giving you suggestions of channels to check out, other YouTubers who are similar to us who make crafts. So tonight, we want you to check out the One Stop Boutique. She's on here now. And she uploaded a really awesome tutorial today. So make sure you go check her. I think I also put a link in here to her channel at the very beginning. And we'll put it on our community page because you know how the links are in here. Right. So, Woodland Ruffle. It's really easy with the ones that are all the way at the end because, let's face it, they're super curly. Hello from Texas. So this is very similar to the ruffle. And what you can do is you can put something heavy on the other side if you're having trouble making a ruffle. But what you do is you curl it 2 or 3 times like that. And then you go up the center just like you would with a regular ruffle. And then when I get close to the end, I'll do my 3 on that side and then pull it in. So you see what you have is you have the curly on the ends and the ruffle in the middle. Okay, so listen, the One Stop Boutique is very close to getting her 100. She really needs your help to get to 100 so she can get her URL. So if you don't know, the big thing with the YouTube channel is you need to get to 100 so that you can get your URL. I'm apparently having trouble talking tonight. Alright, so I just tied it in. So you see how it has ruffle and curl. So you can have it up and down like this, or you can have it side to side like this. So if you do it side to side, let me show you what happens. Let's do another one. So let's do the Katie way. Pick it up, go from each end, do your curls. I'm not going to do it completely her way because I'm just not rolling it across my chest. I just can't do it. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got our ruffle. Alright, and we're going to put it side to side like this. And then you can see more of the curl. You see? You see that? Alright, let's just keep going. Let's zoom in. Oh Lord. Sorry, that zoomed a little too fast. I hate it when it does that. So I want to make sure you can see what I'm doing. Lord, see, I'm going to have to get my glasses on. I can't see what y'all are saying. Let me find them first. Over there. Alright. You know what? I really have to do it on my table. I can't really do it across my chest because I don't know. I control it better on the table. I'd rather just do it this way. Now, if you have trouble doing this, you can also use a chip clip and just pin the chip clip on the side that you're not working on. There we go. That helps too. That really helps a lot. Okay, so when you start a YouTube channel, it's very hard to get discovered until you get to 100 subscribers. Once you get to 100 subscribers, then you get your own custom URL. So if you start off with YouTube, your YouTube channel will say something like R4A7XYZ. It'll have a whole bunch of letters and numbers. And that's how you're indexed on their site. So that's not very helpful, right? So what you do is you get to 100 and then you can make your URL your business name. So Hardworking Mom. So then when people come and search for you, they'll actually be able to find you because you will be indexed on YouTube as your channel. So that's why it's important. It was 34 inches. So what I did is I added on a little bit just to compensate for the ruffle, because I like to still have 30 inches. But you can do it at 30 inches as well. Okay. Go. So this is a great thing to do if you have mesh that is not the highest quality. Okay. Thank you so much, Evelyn. That's wonderful. Because I tell you what, us crafters, we have to, see, I can't even do it that way. Us crafters, we have to stick together and support each other. Alright. So I want to make sure you can see what I'm doing, so I'm putting something at the other end so it won't curl up on me. And the only reason I don't use one of those little pens is because that just takes long. I think I'm just too impatient. But Tiffany is the one who created this. And I think it's pretty brilliant. I think her business is Woodland Creations, I think is what it is. I'm not sure if she has a YouTube channel, but she definitely has a Facebook page. So I will go check her out. Okay. Because I think we should give credit where credit is due. Right? Because there's only so many ways you can do these things, and when someone comes up with something new, we need to pat them on the back. 100. Just 100. And then you have to get to 1,000 in order to monetize your channel. And I do teach all this in my success path. Actually, I have a whole huge big section on YouTube, because y'all know my heart is on YouTube. Okay, so the other thing you could do if you're having trouble getting the curl on the other end is flip it around, hold your hand up here, and then do your curl. Is for some reason, if things are facing me sometimes, I have an easier time. I wish I'd thought to bring a chip clip in here. I would have showed you that. I don't think I have one in here. But you see how cool it is? See how you can see the little bit of curls? I like that. Yes, so this frame comes like this, but you can make your own as well, and we have done so several times. Actually, I think we did it recently with the purple wreath. We made our own. We added our ties onto our frame. So, I just find it a time saver to get them like these. And what you can do is, like at the end of the season, like Christmas and things like that, when they go on sale, run out and buy as many as you can while they're on sale. Because it doesn't really matter what colors they are so much, because you can cover a lot of that. You can cover a lot of what the color is. You can cut them off. You can glue things to them. So I wouldn't stress too much if the color isn't exactly what you're doing. Because a lot of times at like Hobby Lobby and stuff, they only have those green ones. Or they might have a red or a gold. Don't stress. You can still use it. Okay. Here we go. I always like to pull my ruffles against the previous one. It just helps to cover that frame and to make them stand up and give you that extra volume. I like it. Alright, so let's open up some of the ties on the top. Okay. Alright, there we go. This just kind of saves us time when we're putting these in. Goodness, I have lots of noise going on over there. Yes, keep going over and subscribing to her channel so she can get to that 100. So this is one of the things we do in our group. We help support each other. Because that's a big part of being in a group. I mean, you don't want to just be in a group just to get training. You want to be in a group to get community. Would you be surprised at how much that helps you? It sure helps. That's why I'm in groups. Even though I don't really need to learn a lot anymore, I just need that. I need that community. That's the piece that I get the most out of now. Sims Pottery's a minute from your house? Really? We're going there February 15th. You should come over there and meet us. That would be fun. Love that place. Are you near the one in Georgia or the one in North Carolina? I guess I should have asked that first. Yay! 97, Carla! You're so close. Y'all are awesome. Thank you. Keep going. Oops, I shouldn't yell. My husband just went to bed. Her name is Carla. And y'all, she has an actual store. It's really cool too. She has a little boutique. Okay. I love this mesh. It's very stiff, which if you're doing ruffles and curls is awesome. There we go. Oh, don't you love this method? Love it. I love it. So if you ever see Tiffany, make sure you tell her how much you love her method. She is a sweet, sweet lady. Thank you. I'm so glad you enjoy my videos. I sure enjoy doing them. I was hoping to get my overhead set up today, but I haven't gotten a chance to do it yet. So hopefully by the next video I'll have it up. I haven't completely finished switching over my computer, that's why I got to get that done. Yep. So I tell you what else you could do if you don't have clips. You could just set something heavy down on the side that you curled and ruffle up, that would work too. Or you could use clothespins. That would work. I'd go grab one if I thought my kids had one. I don't think I have one in this. I used to have one in this bucket. I don't see it now. I don't think I do. Hey, Ross. Ross.
What?
Do you have a chip clip in there?
Huh?
Do you have a chip clip? Would you bring me one?
Yeah.
Thank you, baby. Bless you.
Thank you.
Look, we'll do it on the next one. Awesome. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah. Can you start playing? So, can I close my door?
Yes, you can. Thank you so much for doing that. All right, we're going to do it with the chip clip. Whoops, I lost my hand. Okay. Then I can show you how to do it that way. Okay. So remember, always pull it up and ruffle it against the one before it. Isn't that pretty? Look how well that looks on there. Thank you guys for doing that for her. Y'all are the bomb. All right. Now, if you have a chip clip, thank you, Ross. You just do your curl like this. Clip it like that. Flip it around. So you see why I don't do it? Because it takes too long. However, it is a little bit neater. And then you just ruffle it up, take your clip off, and you're done. Which I guess it doesn't take that much longer. But it's a good way to do because then you don't have to worry about it coming loose while you're working on it. See, I like how it has that little bit of curl in it. Okay. So we'll do it again. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. There we go. Clip it. Oh, don't worry about it. We've all been there. I've used mine children's before. Alright, there we go. Okay. So what are y'all thinking about the Woodland Ruffle? You like it? I love it. Okay, let's see, did we get them all? I think we got them all. Let's see, how many do I have left? Like 3? Yep. It's about what I expected. Alright. So we have all of our ties in. You see how nice and pretty that is? Isn't that nice? Okay, so now what we can do is get our ribbons ready. So I wanted the purple to kind of pop. So I'm going to put the purple with the white. Like this. And I'm kind of mixing up the whites so it's not so blaring obvious. Like that. Okay. I love this one right here. It's iridescent. I wish I'd had enough of those. But that's okay. You do what you gotta do sometimes. Alright, so we got that one ready. I'm gonna put these two together. See, because that one makes that pop. Alright. I just find it's easier for me if I put these together first. It's a choice though. I mean, you don't have to do it this way. We all have to set it up the way that's comfortable for us, right? Okay. Now, so what I'll do is I'll just grab one. I do too, right? I love the color of this mesh. Oh, hold on, I'm thirsty. Oh, did y'all see my new cup? Isn't that awesome? I love it. Okay, so now just find the center, pinch it up. This ribbon here is canvas, so those are really nice. And this one, I'm not sure what it is, but it's very stiff, so it's a good ribbon as well. I think this one actually came from Michael's, but Mari would know for sure. Alright, so I just put it down in the tie. I do not untie it. I put it down 3 times, and then I twist my little piece together. Alright, and then I stretch these out, facing forward. So what I want is it to be in line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So that kind of gives it that nice spread out look. And then I take the 2 opposite colors. Yes, this is the Woodland Ruffle, and her name is Tiffany Clements, I believe is her last name. Tiffany Sims Clements. There it is. Alright, so tie it. And then twist it under. Okay, and then spread them out. Don't be afraid to yank on them. Show them who's boss. Because they're not. Right? Hey, Bev. There's another one of my cubbies. I love it. I'm telling you, we're a family. That's the best part. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Hey there, how are you tonight? It is ombre mesh, yes it is. It's purple and blue and a little bit of pink. And it's really pretty. It's the new kind of ombre this year. It's really pretty. It's almost like a basket weave. It's pretty. And I'm loving the new ribbons that are out this year. Okay. These are my 2 favorite colors. Purple and blue. So I cut the mesh at 34 inches. It is a 10-inch by 10-yard roll. 2 of them. So she was asking about the mesh and how long it was. For those of you who are not live. Okay. There we go. There we go. Don't you love these daisies? I love daisies. They're so friendly. They're just a friendly flower. A cubby is a person who is in my inner circle called the Success Path. It is a business coaching group. And we support each other in there. Mari likes to call me the mother bear, so that's where cubbies came from. Well, and the Soul Sisters call me that too. Oh, so to become a cubby, you can just go to hardworkingmom.com and click on the page that says Success Path. You can also find it in my Shopify store, which is hardworkingmomstore.com. That's also where I list my ribbons and my kits. Yeah, meshes from Sims Pottery. Love my Sims Pottery. A little bit, huh, Jonathan? Well, I think it was a play on the hard-working mom thing at first. But the Soul Sisters think I'm the Soul Sister mom. I guess I am. That's just kind of my role in the group. I take care of all the financial stuff and stuff like that. Website, things like that. And in my success path we have 2 Zoom calls a week so that you can ask questions. Y'all know what a Zoom call is? It's kind of like Skype except for a group. So we can all see each other and we can talk and ask questions, and I can show you stuff on my computer, and we support each other. It really helps. Okay, so we just put it in, flip our little things over. There we go. All right. Woo, this glitter's going to be everywhere. It's so pretty, though. All right, so then I'm going to move to the top. You do? You have another box to open? We're going back in, hey, Gina. We're going to go back in February. Is Z on here? Hey, Joanne. Oh, I'm so glad, Dawn. See, Dawn's a cubby. I'm going to tell you what, you learn a ton on the Zoom calls. Those are the bomb. Okay, so I'm going to crisscross these up top. And we may have to pull them out front. But for now, we're going to crisscross them. If you will take your ribbons when you're doing it, and when you fold it over and get it scrunched up, take your hand and kind of pull down like this. That really helps set your ribbons in there, and it sets it in there nicely. Okay. I like to do this on top if I can get away with it. Sometimes I have to move it when I get the sign on, but we're going to try. Okay, so the other thing that I want you to know is I cut my ribbons at 12 because I love this mesh and I still want to be able to see it. Nope. I have several different things in there. We have someone who does Talkateur. We have several people who own stores and blogger, and we have someone who does sewing, embroidery, and stuff like that. So no, it's not all wreath makers, because business is business. It doesn't matter if you're a wreath maker or not. It's mostly just, you know, it's skills that you need to learn to grow your business, especially with social media so prevalent these days. And different ways to monetize your business besides just selling stuff. Because, let's face it, who wants to make 200 wreaths or centerpieces or t-shirts to sell in a month? You have to find other ways to make a living because that is very labor intensive. And what happens if you get sick? You got to have other ways to earn passive income. So that's what we do. Well, we also learn the other stuff, but My sole purpose is to make them successful, because the more successful they are, the more successful I am. Right? If not, I wouldn't be doing my job. This is what I did for a living for hospitals and businesses, but honestly, I sure like it this way a lot better. For one thing, my attire every day is leggings. I think anytime you can get yourself a job where you get to wear whatever you're comfortable in every day is pretty awesome. You're in my business group and you haven't seen what? The Zoom calls? You gotta do that. That's the best part. Yeah, we have one during the week for those who work from home, and we have one on the weekend for those who work outside their house. Woohoo! Look at that! Oh, okay. I really like that. I really like that. Oh, I really like that. Oh, y'all, I'm excited. Okay, so this side that came from Pam, it came pre-punched, so I have little holes here in the sides, and we are going to use our little lovely 18 gauge silver wire, and we're going to put it on the side. Because I feel like we put it on the middle too often. Sometimes you just need to do something differently. So let's see, I cut this about 20 inches. I kind of just guess. Okay. Oh, well, I was so excited when I saw this one because, holy cow, these are my favorite colors. I'll tell you, she's one talented lady coming up with these sides. Good morning. Is it morning for you? Yeah, I'm fast. I try not to go too fast, but it always happens. I can't seem to help it. Yes, I do have Zoom reminders. I put it in the group and then I send out a chat. Although the chat hasn't worked for me very well in the last couple days. So I think we're going to resort over to mini chat, but I'm going to tell you one of our hottest topics in our group is mini chat. We talk about mini chat a lot. Thank you. Mine too, Stephanie, mine too. My favorite color is purple, just like you. Be humble, be kind. Oh, I haven't even seen that one yet. Oh my gosh. So let's see. Let's do it like, I kind of want it to be, let's do it like this. What do you think? Like that? And we could put a ribbon over here. I mean a bow. I said ribbon. Alright, so what I'll do is take my little wire and run it through. I just kind of go behind this little tie and I just go right to the frame. So I just go kind of around the ruffle, and then the ruffle will just kind of move back in place and hide where I'm tying it. And let me get this down in a couple places and I'll show you. Awesome, Patricia. You're gonna be so happy when your room is done. I still have a couple of things to do in my room, but I'm pretty much done. It was a relief to get done, because holy cow, you don't realize how disruptive it is when you're trying to get everything settled. So I put one wire on one side of the frame and one wire on the other. So like that. Can you see right there? Okay, and then I just tie it down. Let's see. I kind of want to angle it. Oh, I love that. Wonderful. Yeah, so let me give y'all a little hint. If your business has a YouTube channel, you should be coming on here and commenting on things from your YouTube channel. That's how people see you. Don't come on your regular person, unless of course you don't have a channel, in which case you should do that. But if you're a business, you should not do that. You should be on here as your channel. I do too, right? Thank you, Teresa, for sharing. Well, part of the reason it looks so neat and pristine is because of all the different colors on it. Something about these stripes that really kind of stand out on a wreath. Anytime you're doing something, if you can add in a little bit of white, it really kind of helps make things stand out a little bit. Alright, so now I'm going to kind of move my ribbons around a little bit so I can kind of make sure they're being seen around the sign. Okay, there we go. Okay. I don't want anything to cover the sign, so I want to be careful. Alrighty, there we go. Okay, last one to tie. Let's see. We're going to kind of tie this on the inside. Okay. Thank you for sharing for me. It does. Yes, it does have a lot of body to it. This is good ribbon. So the canvas ribbon is really great because it will stand up nice and keeps its shape. You know what? I think we all suffer from that. I can't find good ribbon like this unless I order it. I think we all have that. That's like a universal problem for us crafters. Okay, let's put that around. Okay, there we go. So right here there's a little wire. Okay, so I'll just kind of maneuver my ribbon over there so it's covered and I don't have to worry about it. There we go. See that? So we could leave it just like this. It is cute just like this. Or we could add a little bow over here. What do we feel like? Do we feel like a bow tonight? I do by Poly Deco Mesh. Ginger. Okay. Ooh, I wish we would get snow. Alright, so what do y'all think? You want to put a bow on it? Are we happy the way it is? Thank you. Yes. Okay, let's do a bow. Let's do an easy bow. Ha ha ha. I was showing one of my group members something earlier today. Okay. Let's put this on the bottom. So we're going to use the Easy Bow Maker. Let me move this out of the way so I can make sure you can see it. Alright. Okay, so I don't want very long tails, so I'll just go out here to the end. Can you hear Carson in there? I don't know what's going on, but he's excited about something. Okay, so let's kind of move in just a little bit more. There we go. Awesome! You can do it. You can make your first wreath, I promise. Okay, so I want to pull my tail up here because I want to have my tails kind of go in all directions. So the first thing you have to do when you get to the center is twist it. So let's go out to the 7. Okay. There we go. So this has little measurements on it, which is really nice. It has measurements on the side and on the top, so it makes it a little bit easier. Okay. The other great thing is you can start to move your bow around so you don't have to have, oh good, I'm glad you can see well. This way you don't have to have a fluff box because you're going to fluff it right on here. This is, you know what the best thing about this ribbon thing is? It's like $7 with a coupon. I mean, you can't beat that. This is the Easy Bow Maker. They're the Easy Bow Deluxe, I guess it is. So this is my favorite ribbon, so let's do 3 of this. So we want 1 here, 1 up top, and we want 1 in the center. Okay. In my design group, we do bows every Sunday. You would think we would run out of bows, right? But I don't think so. You can always make a bow. Okay, on the last one, you do not need to twist it because your tail, you just pull it out and trim it. And then I will put this in this front. Alright, so do you know how to make your bows on the Easy Bow Maker look like the ones you get off of the Pro Bow? We're not going to do that, but I just wanted to ask if you do. So, what you do is you come in 1/2 inch every time. Why is that getting loose? Every time you come in. So like the first loop may be 7. The second one, 6 1/2. 6, 5, 4. Do you see how that works? Okay. Alright. So we have it out at the 8. Alright. So we're going to twist. This time we're going to come up to the 6. Okay. Again to the 6. I'm going to tell you, if you get these things, my best advice is to take a hammer and smack these in as hard as you possibly can because they'll come loose. And you may have to do it additional times, but don't worry too much. Let's see. 6, yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we can cut that one off. Now before we move on to the next one, I'm going to go ahead and move these out. Okay? So I'm going to have my one tail up here, one tail down here. And I'm going to have one up, one in the middle, and one at the bottom. So that's very important so that you can get your bow moved in the right place so you don't have to mess with it when you get it off. You know what? You can, and you can also put hot glue under them, and that does help a lot. But you want to really smack them in there good because they'll come loose right away if you don't get them in there well. Yep, using the E6000 underneath it's a great idea. Alright. So I'm not going to use the other blue because I want to use a couple smaller ones. So we're going to use some 1/2 inch. So the 1/2 inch, I'm going to make the tail longer. Let's see, about 14 inches. So I'll just place it in. See, now the great thing about this sign is that it has a couple different colors of blues. So I want to take advantage of that. All right, we're going to go to the 5. So about right there. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're just going to do 2 of that one. Well, let's turn that off in there. See, I like this because it's a 50-yard roll. Do y'all know why I think 50-yard rolls are great? So I have mine on shoe racks, but I think I'm going to be going, she asked where I stored my ribbon, but I think I'm going to be going to shelves, you know, like the shelves you can get for your closet. I do normally do 2.5 and then 1.5, but sometimes I do the 1.5 in between the 2.5. Okay, so the reason I really like to use 50-yard rolls is because it is a huge cost savings. Alright, so we're going to 4 inch. So I'll just eyeball it. I just wanted about 1 inch before that one. Alright, let's do one more. Yeah, I know, right? I'll have to get some more when I go down there. Alright, so we're going to do something a little different. Okay? So I've got 2 on each side. Alright, let's kind of move them around here. Get them in a good place. Now, we're just going to do 1. Okay, just 1 loop, just like that. And then we're going to trim it off. So the reason I do that is because I'm going to have a center loop. So that's how you do a center loop on here. I live in Lexington, South Carolina. So besides Sims, you can get them, sometimes Deco Exchange has them, and Craft Outlet has them sometimes. I don't know if Trendy Tree carries them or not. I don't know that I've seen those. Okay, so now I'm going to use a zip tie to tie this on because zip ties can make it nice and tight, but you want to make sure when you shimmy it under there that you have all of them in there. So I'll just barely start it and pull it out and then kind of shimmy it over. You can see where the center is, and I'll start pulling it tight. Okay. Before I'm finished, I want it tight enough that I'm not going to be yanking things out of here. Okay. But I want to move my ribbons and get them in place where I want them to be, and then we will tighten it up. A final tightening. So at this point you can adjust the lengths if you need to, but once you get them all in place, including your tails, make sure your tails are where you want them to go, facing the way you want them to go. Okay, see that centerpiece? So that centerpiece helps because it will allow us to not have to put something in the center. Okay? Now, before it's completely done, we want to put our wire in there that we're going to use to tie to the wreath. So I'll just take the wire, slip it underneath here. Okay. I'll just check one more time to make sure everything's where I want it to be. Hi. Hey, would you shut his door, baby?
Can't wait.
Oh, okay. Would you shut Brother's door?
Yeah.
Thank you. Alright, so I'll just kind of, one more time, make sure it's all good. So I want to make sure my ribbons are all the way around where I want them to be. Because once you tighten it down, they're not moving. They're stuck where they are. Alright. That's it. Okay, so if you have hands that hurt, take a pair of pliers, put it at the end, and just push down. That really helps too. Okay, now I can trim this off. See, we have our wire under there. Okay. And I will twist the wire one good time to make sure it's not going to come loose. Now we can fluff it out and trim our tails. So you just stick your hand in there and just kind of pull it up. They'll fluff up. Okay. And this center one, I just kind of want to pull it in the center. You can still move it around a little. You're not going to be able to move it around a ton. There we go. These right here, I'm going to curl. So I'm just going to put my fingers under there and just curl it up. Okay. That's why I made them longer. What are you doing? Oh, my little one. Okay. So curl it up. Alright. And we will dovetail these. So you just fold them over, cut away from yourself. Just gives that nice little finished look on it. You don't have to, but it kind of helps. Look, I crushed one of the bows. One of the loops. Okay. It happens. So see how putting that blue one on the bottom kind of made everything pop? I like that. And don't be afraid to mix your colors. It's like wearing clothing, right? They blend. They don't have to match exactly, as long as they blend. All right. Thank you. Yeah, the Easy Bow Maker is really easy. Hence the name. Okay. So now I've got this back up here. Let me move the zoom just a tad. There we go. Okay, so I want to put it so that these little curly cues are not going to interfere with my sign, but I want it to be pretty even with my sign. So then I'll just take my wire and just go in between these. I want to kind of tie it over the ruffle so that it'll stand up. So whenever you want your bow to stand up, you want to just tie it right on top. Don't go to the cross piece. Okay? That way it'll stand up better. Then I just twist it in the back and tie it around like that. Ooh, yeah, you'll definitely have to make, I don't know, did they, Mari, did they have these at Craft Outlet? These colors? They probably do. The sign came from Pam, so you'll know where to get that. Okay. Now we just kind of refluff a little bit. There we go. And I'll kind of move this up a little. All right. And we got it. All right. And there we go. I don't know. I have to tie that bow a little tighter, I think. Ooh, ooh. Look at all that purple. My gosh. I'm really loving the purple. I don't think I have my bow quite tight enough. Let me see. The great thing is, you can always make it tighter. Right? There. That's better. Now it won't do that. There. All right. Now we got it. Yep. All good. All right. So what do y'all think? Ooh, I love that sign. I just love these colors. Look at that juicy bow. Oh, and look at what this is doing down here. I love it when it does that. You see how the curl just kind of came popping out? I love when it does that. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I love it. These are my favorite colors. Woof. Okay. Well, that was fun. I'm glad y'all came and joined me. I know I kind of changed it up a little bit. Instead of going on Facebook, I came over here. I missed being over here on Wednesday, so I wanted to come. Hi, Joanne. All right, see, now I'm blind again. Thank you. I'm so glad you like it. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Oh, are we having drinks tonight? Awesome. All right. Wonderful. Oh, is it like lupus purple? Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. I know, I'm so happy with my new hair color. The sign says, Blueberry Farm, pick your own. Can you see? And it came from Personalize It by Pam on Etsy. She has an Etsy shop. And she says she has tons of really cool signs. Lots of really good ones. So, that's where we came from. She's awesome. A lot of people were saying that they, thank you, I'm glad I like my hair. It turned out really nice. So, my husband likes it. He said I look younger, which I thought was pretty great. I think we all want to look younger, don't we? Because that's not a bad thing to say. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so I have to get my glasses. Y'all, I just can't see any more these days. Oh no, you're still in the hospital? Well, prayers for you. Oh yay, I'm so glad you found us. We always have fun in here. Yep. There it is, Mari, just put it out. Wonderful, thank you. I love my hair too. All right, well, oh, you want to see my hair? See? She put lots of blonde in it. Yeah, y'all can see, even my glasses are purple. It's because I have my phone up here. I haven't fixed it so that my comments are on the TV yet. So my phone the comments are so small. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, I couldn't see small writing. Thank you. Hey, Cheryl, I didn't even see you on here earlier. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, well, y'all have a wonderful night. And I will see you, well, let's see. It probably won't be Wednesday because, oh, I'm having a special guest on my page on Facebook on Wednesday. I am having a Busy Bee custom wreaths. And I probably didn't say that right, but that's pretty close. She's going to be on my page on Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I always have. I am close to Graniteville. Yes. About an hour. Yep. As a matter of fact, we used to live there. Hey, Casey, how are you? Thank you. Hey, Pramela. I know I'm not saying that right, and Mari told me how to say it, and I keep forgetting. Pramila. That's it. That's it, right? I'm not sure if I can make it as a kit. I'll have to look and see if there's enough supplies. So. What's wrong, Ginger? Okay. Well, y'all have a wonderful night. The Facebook page is Hardworking Mom, just like it is on here. So, or it might be Hardworking Mom TV, I think. I said it right. Awesome. Yay. Okay, good. All right. Yes, and don't forget to go check out the One Stop Boutique so that we can get her to 100 and she can get her URL. Thank you. Oh, I know. I love how the colors turned out. Don't you like it, Casey? It's so pretty. All right, well, y'all have a wonderful night. And thanks for all my cubbies coming on here. Sweet dreams, Diane. The sign says, Blueberry Farm, pick your own. Can you see it? Oh, it's better with the bevo being really close, isn't it? Wonderful. All right, y'all have a good night, and I will see you in a couple of days. Thank you for coming and watching. Bye-bye.